What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we've got a quick update on the Nascent Dawn quest, which is also the quest which will be tied to the Polaris Lance, of course the exotic scout rifle that we've been hunting in the Warmind DLC. So we actually have the legendary version of the weapon right here. I'm using this on my friend Callum's account. Very much appreciate him letting me jump in. I'll talk more about this particular weapon and what it's going to be used for in a moment. But firstly, of course, Polaris Lance, like I said, is the new exotic scout rifle in this DLC, and it comes in the form, or it comes behind, a long form quest called Nascent Dawn, of which there are 5 steps. So last week when Warmind launched, I made a video about the first stage of this. Basically, you have to complete the campaign and then complete the 2 world quest missions that Anna Bray will give you. She'll give you Nascent Dawn 1 of 5, and there are a bunch of steps to complete, but when you complete it, you'll kind of upload the memory from it, and then nothing else will happen. But this week, the second part of the quest has popped up, so I guess this is definitely going to be time gated, and will probably take 5 weeks to complete. So this week, if you did complete Nascent Dawn 1 of 5, you will have 2 of 5. Like I said, it's a weekly time gate, so you will have to complete the first part in full, and then you'll get the second part the following week, and so on. Nascent Dawn 2 of 5 comes with 5 objectives. So firstly, you have to get Javelin Kills. In order to do this, what you'll need to do is just simply use a Javelin in the escalation protocol. If you've got one of the armory codes that you need to actually spawn a Javelin in, simply boot up the escalation protocol, use the code, and then use the Javelin to just kill the first few enemies in the area. You may have to do it a couple of times, but you can probably get it done in your first try if you're not a scrublord like me. And after this, you'll actually need to complete the adventure Psionic Potential on heroic mode. This is a Mars adventure. Notice, in order to do this, you will have to actually complete all of the other normal adventures on Mars. And that's my quest right there. I knew that this was probably going to be the case, man, but I just didn't have the time to get all of them done. So you'll need to do all of those, then make sure you complete Psionic Potential on heroic mode. Then you'll need to find a cache in the Mk.II subterrane, and this is actually the lost sector on the southern part of the map of Mars at Glacial Drift. So head into there and do that, and then you simply go back to Anna Bray and upload the memory, and you'll get the legendary version of the weapon. So this is the Braytech RWP Mk.II, and it's essentially a prototype version of the Polaris Lance. To check out the perks, we've got high impact frame, slow firing and high damage. The weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. It also has small bore. We've got tactical mag, and then Zen moment. Finally though, we have triple tap. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine from reserves. So this is a very kind of early prototype version of the Polaris Lance. Interestingly, you can infuse the weapons, you can change its level, but you can't actually apply a shader or turn it into a masterwork or anything like that. Chances are you're probably going to have to turn in this legendary one in one of the future quests in order to get the exotic version. But in terms of how the weapon handles, you know, it's kind of fun to use. It's a slow firing scout rifle, and it certainly feels like it. It's got a bit of recoil. Does have triple tap, so if you keep landing those hits, you know, you'll get rounds back to the magazine, which is always nice. It isn't the final form, of course, so I don't really want to do a huge review of the weapon, but we do know you'll have to use this weapon to actually complete further parts of the quest later on. So anyway, that's how you can get to the legendary version up until now. Quick spoiler alert, here are the stages for the rest of the quest. So Nascent Dawn 3, presumably next week, needs you to complete escalation protocol waves. Need to complete Vanguard Strikes, find a cache in the Olympus Descent, and then once again upload the memory. After that, you'll have Nascent Dawn 4 of 5. You've got to get precision kills without reloading and kills with the prototype scout rifle, complete the mission Fury on Io, find a cache in Rasputin, upload the memory, and visit Anna Bray. For the final stage, you need Javelin Kills, PvP matches completed, a Hive Ritual disrupted, the cache found in the Alton Dynamo, memory uploaded, back to Anna Bray, and presumably that is when we get the exotic Polaris Lance. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick update. I guess it confirms pretty much everything we were wondering about when it comes to the Polaris Lance. If you've enjoyed this video, a like is very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see more Destiny 2 content. I'll keep you guys up to date as always here on the channel. Check out my sponsor Into the AM. They do some awesome clothing, hoodies, shirts, hats, bandanas, Overwatch League shirts, and a bunch of other stuff in the store, which is pretty neat. You can save 10% by using code Houndish. The link will be below. For now, I appreciate you watching as always, and I will catch you very soon.